Hey everybody, welcome back to Collectors Enabled. We have a great show for you tonight. If you didn't catch it already, it's kind of a Star Wars themed show in honor of May the 4th week, which is coming to a close. And I know that's why we have some very big Star Wars fans here tonight, probably one of the biggest that I know. And we have Kevin. And what's going on, Kevin?
Not much, man. Like I said, coming off May 4th, it was a great week. My birthday was in April, and I heard from more people on May the 4th than I did on my birthday. So can't complain.
Pretty funny how that works.
Right?
But I think we celebrate more. My office celebrated more for May the 4th than for my birthday too. So I love the way that works. So, Kevin, thank you for joining us. I love your background.
I appreciate that.
And we'll talk about some of the cool things that you're doing pretty soon. We also have Marcos from Collectorzown joining us, and Marcos has a special grand opening happening pretty soon. We'll talk about that a little bit. And you're in your warehouse right now, aren't you?
Oh, you're muted, man.
How about now?
There you go.
Okay, sorry, guys. I already blew I know it's going to blow it. Yeah, / warehouse / gallery / receiving delivery. Yeah, it's all the same thing. You can hang out as well. It's big place.
So your official grand opening is this upcoming weekend.
Yep, this Friday, Saturday. So
nice.
It's a 2-day event, and there's gonna be tons and tons of people. So
yeah, that's gonna be sweet. I'm looking forward to. I know there's gonna be broadcasts. I know that there's probably gonna be lots of stuff shared on social media and giveaways, discount codes.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff. I mean, I just did all the giveaway boxes in here. People can come in here and put like little entries in, and we have a lot of stuff. There's a lot of mystery boxes and Diamond Selects donated some stuff. Sideshows donated some stuff. Yeah, there's representation of good 6-7 companies here. 4 of them will be present, so it'll be really cool.
Nice. I look forward to talking more about that, and I think that's gonna be great. I wish I could go. I'll be on a plane heading to a family vacation. But too bad it's not to the Midwest. It's to Florida. But
yeah, there you go.
Are you coming to Florida?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Anna Maria, Sarasota. Sound about right?
Yeah, you'll be like an hour away from where I'm at now. Then
really?
Yeah.
Might have to do something. That's not that far.
Man, that'd be cool.
Cool. All right, we'll talk afterwards. Seriously though. And then we got Josh. So Josh is hanging out, and with his awesome cap behind him. Which
courtesy of Marcos.
Yeah, exactly. And your awesome new Chris Evans signed cap print right behind you too. That looks
cool. I love that thing. I gotta get it professionally framed soon.
Yeah, dude, having things professionally framed is just so different. The museum style glass and anti-reflective, and I used to be, very anti giclée and print and canvas only, which I still kind of am. But then I started getting things professionally done, and you can take anything to them, and there's no reflection. It's freaking beautiful.
Oh yeah. The cool thing about this print is when the lights are off, the lightning actually lights up, and it's pretty bright, so it's pretty cool.
That's awesome, because it's like is it like glow in the dark or luminescent?
Yeah, it glows in the dark. It glows in the dark.
Cool.
That's sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. So we are going to focus on Star Wars tonight, but we're open to talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. We're definitely going to talk about May the 4th drops, which there weren't, I think, as many as the community was hoping for. But still, there's some good stuff, some stuff that's still available. We're going to go ahead and talk about some pickups. We're going to talk about Collectorzown grand opening, get a little bit more details about that. We're going to see what Kevin's been up to on his part-time weekend job of making stuff. And then we'll see what Josh has been up to. And then, of course, whatever you guys are up to, go ahead and drop it in the chat, and we'll bring it up. We'll say hi to everyone real quick. What's up, Edwin? What's up, Anthony? Dan. Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about some stuff that DMD dropped last weekend, some amazing stuff. And by the way, if you have an extra DMD 1/3 A New Hope Darth Vader that you don't want to keep anymore, I'm looking for one. What's up, Punisher? And Mark, what's going on? Ledge, how's it going? Planet Sterling, thanks for joining us. What's up, Dennis? Good to see you. Yu's here and Alan's here, just like always. We got Michael Black. Happy Star Wars week. It's the best week of the year. Collector's Entity, what's going on? We got Marcos, Collectorzown. Mike Edmondson, thanks for joining us. Fine Tip Creative Studio, what's going on? We got John. What's going on, John? We got Erlis. How's it going? Who else is here? All the usual suspects on a Sunday night. We got Chris, Donald Bryan, who actually sold me something for Star Wars Week. That was great. We'll talk about it.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm sure people keep filtering in. So I just want to jump right in. And, if I talk about my pickups, it's going to take an hour. So we'll go through some of those. But Marcos, you have stuff coming in every day. Do you have anything personally that maybe you were able to pick up, or do you collect personally, or just say, hey, this is my warehouse and my store, and it's kind of like my personal collection?
People ask me that all the time. But I'm in a very odd situation, right? I get to unbox everything, put it up. And the secret is I only order stuff that I think is well worth your money. There's a lot of things out there I don't sell because I'm just like, no, I can't sell that. It's a very terrible product and I can't do it. So I just bought a Batman Hush really quick cave edition. I just got it because I needed to fill up a spot over here, and I'll do stuff like that. And then I don't know how many statues I have in here. I mean, I'm close to 800 now, 800 something. Yeah, so it's going to continue. I want to triple that, right? So I really, personally, in my house, I have 0. I don't need it because but I'm in a weird situation, right? It's kind of like I unbox everything and then I'll throw it up there when somebody wants it. And I'm starting to try to do like a whole local pickup kind of thing here. So they have, there's certain things it's just bizarre, man. So to answer your question, personally, no and yes. Okay.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So, that's interesting because I was just going to say, when I'm going back and trying to find reviews on some of these things, like the Iron Studios, Sam Falcon Captain, the Iron Studios, Iron Studio, anything, the Sideshow Black Panther, I'm just YouTubing, and then who shows up? Freaking Collectorzown. And the thing that's cool is the videos are like 5 minutes long. Yeah. And, you skip the unboxing, which thank God, although reboxing, it's usually, I like those in the videos, but at the same point, the statues that you're unboxing, and this is kind of where I've been lately, they take like 5 minutes to set up and 5 minutes to rebox. They're very simple. They're easy. And so you have great video reviews, just if people want to say, hey, should I pick this up? And it's to the point.
Yeah, the reviews I do, I honestly, there are 50, 60 YouTubers that are way better than I am, right? I just unbox it, tell you what this is, what it's made out of. This looks like plastic. This may look good. This might be metal. And this is what you get. I do like a quick little 360, and then I'm done, right? I don't have any editing. Like, other YouTubers, like, Jammin or somebody, whoever, those guys, they do 360, and they'll really get into the details of it. And they'll show you. It does help, though, that if I had the box open and where little parts go and everything, because sometimes you have to rebox it. I have no idea. But yeah, no, I've been pushing our studio for years, man. I've been with them for years. And I mean, there's a whole philosophy of why I'm doing that. I don't know how much time you have, but there's a reason for it. And yeah, there's some videos that are out there. No one has that statue, and I'll just review it. Like, the PCS Van Damme, I continue to say that one. Like, I just reviewed it. I got it and I reviewed it, and I was like, I didn't know I was like the first guy. I did it really quickly. And then you got Van Damme messaging, hey, thanks. Because you had so many people in Europe complaining about it. There's one guy that did terrible photos on it, flipped it around, and like, this is garbage. And here I have it in front of me. I go, no, it's not. It's really good. And then Van Damme and his agent call me. Well, maybe they are, maybe they're not. Maybe some guy, saying he is. I don't really care. I'm not starstruck. I'm just saying, I'm like, that's cool. He's saying, hey, look, thanks for that. Go buy it at a big bad toy store. Thanks, Van Damme. I appreciate it. But once I did the review, I sold. Yeah, but I'm not I don't consider myself like a crazy YouTuber or anything. There's a lot better guys out there, man. They kill it.
But And that's totally fine, but it's helpful when you're looking for something and it's the only person who's opened it and actually looked at it. And you know, I'm too lazy or don't have enough time to actually do that, so it's extremely helpful. And so you know, definitely appreciate that, and especially, you know, some of these things that I've been buying recently, and we'll talk about them. We're going to see pictures. You know, it's kind of like you get a lot of people, if you listen to YouTube, they're like, it kind of sucks. It doesn't look good. There's lots of negativity, but no one actually owns the damn thing.
Right.
They're just looking at pictures. And so I'm like, okay, well, look, the price is so damn cheap from Marcos. It's such a good deal that I'm just going to buy it. Worst case scenario, I can sell it on eBay and break even. You know, so all of them that I picked up, the Sam Captain Falcon, amazing.
Did you open that yet? Did you open it yet?
I did. I love it. Yeah,
it's great.
It's
you got the new one?
Yeah.
Nice.
The only thing I didn't do is I didn't put the big wings. I just put the curved wings on it.
Yeah.
But dude, that's fantastic.
Awesome piece.
It took 5 minutes to put together. The paint's pretty good. The sculpt is great. Texture's great. We'll definitely look at that. So we're gonna have some smattering of Marvel, you know, and some other stuff with the Star Wars. So I guess I'm gonna send the same question over to Josh. So Josh, I know you're waiting on lots of 1/2 stuff. Anything coming in soon? Any new pre-orders? Anything that you're eyeing?
I'm just waiting on my half 85 and that Mark 7 bus, but the only other 2 things I plan to order as of right now at some point is the half Iron Spider and then the 1/3 Guts from Berserk, the Rage, the new one. I just haven't got around to order either one of those yet.
Hold on. You need the 1/3 Rage?
Oh, is that the one? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you guys talk about it.
Yeah, Josh, when you decide to, I'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Oh, what, you have one or something?
I have the pre-order. You could take my pre-order. Just take, you know, whatever.
Oh, okay, we'll talk about it. Marcos?
Yeah. So you know you're getting a good price. It's all good, and it's going to take forever to come in anyway, which is fine. That's the whole point. Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So no rush, but you just hit me up first, and I'll hook you up like you hooked me up before. So that's interesting. So Guts Rage, is that? Are you a fan of Berserk or just a fan of the statue or?
Oh, I actually really like Berserk. Jim Mint is what got me into it. I knew nothing about it until him, and then like now I'm hooked. But that's the only. I feel like when it comes to Berserk, like all their stuff's tempting, but the new 1/3, I feel like that's all you need. It's just that one. If you just want beautiful. Like one. So that's feel like that's all I need.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I'll hook you up. I'll return the favor. And then Kevin, when you're not busy building things, well, no, you buy things all the time. Did you pick up anything over Star Wars Week?
Well, Star Wars Week, I was gonna say both Dan and Michael gave me a lot of eye candy, so I've got a lot of POs coming here in the future. Also on May 4th, not Star Wars related, I did pick up that PCS shredder, so I'm all on board with that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. So
yep,
there you go. Forget my rule. That's the next. That line is right in the collection now.
Yep. Did you get the 75, one of the 75 platinum exclusives?
I did. I was creeping on that site, so right when the thing went live, I grabbed one.
Yep. Yeah, that sold out pretty fast. It was like a couple hours maybe, and they were gone.
Something like that. Yeah. I'm glad it was a slow work day.
Yeah. Unlike the we talked about this last time, but the RS Prop Masters Boosh, where you know I had a long work day, picked up my phone about 20 minutes too late, and I know Rob was having all the issues and everything, but it was long gone by the time I got to my phone at like 3:24 or something like that.
Oh, that thing was crazy. Yeah.
But you know what? It's kind of fun that collecting is sort of going that way again. Not as crazy as maybe, you know, RS Custom, you know, take the website down. But did any of you guys check out the Sideshow May the 4th live stream? When they were literally, there were so many damn people trying to get the Sideshow because what did they do? They put up Han in Stormtrooper disguise Hot Toys for retail, like $240 something. They put up an EFX Vader melted helmet. They put up a Tarkin Vader 2-pack and a couple other grails at like a Jyn Erso and something. And Sideshow website went down. Like I'm sitting there like an idiot, probably with thousands of other people's refresh, and Sideshow servers are just crying the whole time. I thought that was kind of fun. And I don't know if anyone in the chat did that or was there trying to get a couple of those grails. The full-size Rancor for retail, that was pretty cool. But I like that collecting is getting interesting again. You can't just go to Collectorzown, go to Sideshow and pick up a statue, that you've been thinking about, or pick up a hot toy that you've been thinking about. If you don't time this properly, it's probably gone.
Mm-hmm.
So have you guys missed out on anything recently, or anybody in the chat that you're kind of sad about?
I'm a little upset about I waited on that premium format Poison Ivy that Sideshow had, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere they were like, nah, we're done. We maxed out our edition size. I was like, what? I was one of those, yeah, there's gonna be plenty of them. I'll pick it up a little bit later. And I was like,
Yep.
I didn't expect that. It was actually through I was gonna plan on getting it through Marcos, but he sold out. But the half scale Iron Spider, I figured because there were so many people complaining about the pose, it wouldn't go so quick. So I figured I had time, but next thing I know, he sold out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not even a sellout. It's a hard cutoff.
Yeah.
They're barely, there's a lot of things going on with Queen that are not so good right now. Not as company wise, they're fantastic. Just a lot of competition. They're just slamming them, and that's the problem. There's a lot of things. Queen they're going to take 10 steps back right now. So expect that to happen. Yeah. It's really rough right now, but they'll regroup and they'll they'll figure it out. There's a couple of things that they told me about they're going to come out with that are US licensed, but they just they can't break through there's a blockade, right? The trade federations right there, right? They can't. I'm staying with the Star Wars theme.
There
right?
we go.
I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm a big Star Wars nerd. So there it is. The trade federation's right there.
See, and the probe droid is searching, and this was one thing. I got a message from freaking Jason, my buddy Jason, in the middle of the night, and I was up, probably one of the kids were up, and he's like, "Wow, probe droid is waitlisted on Sideshow." And I was like, "No freaking way!" Yep. No, it's limited edition 1000. It's not released yet. It maybe. Well, they just did the first video, which means that probably first batch is coming out soon. And so I was like, oh damn, this is actually one that I kind of wanted as I'm getting back into quarter scale Star Wars. And so first thing I do is I go to confirm that Sideshow's waitlisted. Okay, well you probably have a chance of getting one, but I don't want to pay, all the extra fees and all that stuff. And I don't want to, not get it if the wait list goes to sold out stock. So the next thing I do is I go to Collectorzown, and Marcos has one left, I think. And I think I grabbed the last one.
You did get the last one. Yes, you did.
So yes, you did. I grabbed that at like 3 a.m. And then I was like, you know what? I think I want another Star Wars statue. And so I was looking at the General Grievous, the old one that came out like a year ago. And I was like, I had it. I sold it. I never opened it. But I'm kind of getting into like Star Wars bad guys only. And so I went back to Marco's website that morning, and one left. And
one left, yeah.
Yep, gone. So it's also one of my favorite things to do is to make something sold out on a website. So I think this is crazy. I think that you could join the wait list. You might have a chance. People inevitably cancel, but that was surprising to me. So that's kind of a cool thing. And I think who said it? You said the Obi-Wan Vader went to out of stock, and it looks like it's back, but it was on low stock, and so things are selling out, which is cool before they release. I just think if you want something, get it, and get it for the cheaper price, because as these numbers are coming down, look, 1,000. If we look back at some other stuff, this was a couple years ago, 7,500.
Right.
I don't think you're gonna see numbers like this again.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do you think these lower ESs, do you think they're here to stay, or do you think Sideshow's just picking a few that they're doing that with?
This is where I hear all you YouTubers talk about. This is designed. It's not you dictate the edition size. That COVID bubble between 19 and 22 is what made this. There were tons of new collectors tons of shops collecting stuff. I mean, ordering stuff. 7,500 was not. That was a very realistic number 2 years ago. Then the bubble popped, and then you have to readjust, right? You had to readjust, and now 1,000 is back from pre-2000. If you were collecting pre-2019, 1,000 was whoa. That was
big.
pretty high. 750 was good, and only because of Sideshow. Because Sideshow is the only one that really can run those numbers, right? Now you're getting Wanda for 200, Vision 1/4 scale, Iron Studio 250. You know what I mean? Those are the numbers that are they're back to normal. Things are back to normal. Yeah. COVID was a huge, it's an outlier in the whole entire statistical, spectrum of everything. So you got to figure that out. So, but this is not like Sideshow or Iron Studio or Prem going, we love the collectors. We're going to do, no. The only company that's doing that is PCS. Anthony and PCS are the ones who are like, we're going to try to change and revolutionize, what people want. But I even have a gripe with them now too. And I love Anthony, but it's just not going to work. So that's another subject for another time. So it's just not. Yeah, that bubble will break. Bust as well too.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can talk about that for sure. So I actually did pick this up, not from Sideshow, but I got it from our buddy Tom, and I actually traded him for an old Sideshow Iron Man because I've always wanted to see this. So I didn't pay anything for it except I traded a statue, and I have this in hand. I have some photos of it, and I know like the time old debate. What do you think of this versus this? The Iron Studios one. And I guess just on the panel right now, so I prefer this one, seeing both in person now. I prefer Iron Studios over Sideshow. Josh, what do you think?
Iron Studios by a landslide.
Okay, that's fair. Marcos?
Two different statues, man. The base is Iron Studio. The base is way nicer. Is that my mic, or am I the one doing that, or
no? I think it's Shane. Shane,
okay.
What am I doing?
I don't know. I hear something.
You're breathing heavy into your mic.
I'm not even near my mic.
Okay.
Maybe it's me. I don't know if it's me.
No, you're good, Marcus.
Okay. Yeah, that's a tough one. It's a kind of a combo.
Yeah.
I do like the Sideshow one a little bit because he's more like, kind of swaggy, but I understand why people like this one. It's a tie to me, okay? Let's just put it that way. It's a tie.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
It's a tie.
Kevin, what do you think?
We talked about this on Facebook on some of the channels and whatnot. I lean Sideshow. I've had them both, and for some reason, when the Sideshow one, I picked up the Sideshow one maybe about 3 months back, and it just kind of came in, and I go, wow, this for some reason or another looks a lot better in person. It does. As what Marcos was saying, there's like a swagger to him, and it complements the Ahsoka that I've got, the Fett, all that. It's a nice piece all together. I'm not saying Iron Studio is bad. This is just my personal preference. I was like, I kind of like this one. This one, for some reason, works a little bit better for me. I like it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. And Shane, do you have an opinion on Sideshow versus Iron Studios?
Yeah, I like the floating effect better on the Sideshow, but overall, I like the Iron Studios because of the base.
Sure. Yep. And actually, I agree with everybody on this panel here. I had the Iron Studios one. I sold it to Junior, and then I was like, damn, I want it back. And for anyone who does want it back, this is pretty much sold out anywhere. Marcos, I can get this? Okay, yeah. So Marcos can get this. So hit up Marcos, and he'll hook you up. But you know what? I like them both. I'm going to keep both. I'm going to keep one at home and one at work. And I kind of agree with Kevin, where I was surprised that I actually like the Sideshow one. The engineering is beautiful. Everything fit together perfectly. I like the floating effect, like Shane said. And, there's some weird stuff with his belt line and his pants and stuff like that. But I mean, really, I have this, and then I have the Boba Fett coming in. I have the Ahsoka coming in. I'm going to put them all together at work, and I think it's going to look awesome. And I'll keep the Iron Studios at home because it kind of fits the statues I have at home. And definitely the base is more ornate. The base is better. I like that he's a little bit beefier, bulkier. He kind of looks like, on the show, and he looks just a little skinny on the Sideshow. But yeah, I was surprised that I actually liked them both. So again, for anyone like, pooing on this, it's decent. And for the price you can get this for, especially with all the freaking sales.
Yeah.
Damn, if you haven't picked it up, pick it up. I think you'll like it. And Iron Studios one is still available. Hit Marcos up.
Yeah.
Here's a surprise that I was real surprised about. So the Kylo Ren just started shipping. It's low stock on Sideshow, and look at the edition size, 750. So I actually got this one in hand. I was real surprised by it in a very good way. Translucent, effect is real nice on the waves. The head sculpt looks way better in person than in photos, which I know is always the case. The textures and everything's fantastic. The cape, really nice textures, and he kind of is around the same height as like the Mythos stuff, and so it just kind of works. So all the baddie Mythos and this guy just works, and I thought it was interesting. Low stock remaining. So,
are you looking forward to getting some Mr. Fantastic statues with this guy?
That would be pretty cool. Is that definitely confirmed?
It's from what I'm hearing behind the scenes. It's pretty much he's the only one that's set in stone.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh, so
and they're gonna have like they're gonna announce the team with I think in a month is what I'm hearing. It's either in a month or at San Diego Comic-Con. They haven't decided.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
So Mike, are you posing this one with the driver's head, or are you going with the Kylo Ren helmet?
So right now I haven't posed with the Kylo Ren helmet. I haven't put the Adam Driver head on yet, but dude, the Kylo Ren helmet it looks good. This is a cool pose. I don't know if I have a picture of all of them together, but he just looks really good with like Mythos Emperor, Mythos Vader, just all the bad guys put together. It's just a good look.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, and I have more pictures of him. I'll share them later. And don't hate me, anybody, but it kind of prompted me to pick this up too. Which I can't believe. Waitlist 750. So would any of you guys consider this? If you had the Kylo Ren and you could pair them together.
I like the Rey character. I felt like as the movie progressed, they kind of lost vision on what to do with the character. But overall, when it first started off, the Rey character was interesting to me. I'm wondering if a bunch of people just jumped on this one after Celebration and they made the announcement about the next movie with Rey in it. So
probably
this will be one that I missed out on, and I'll probably go son of a bitch down the road. I'll be looking because I'll be like, yep, I'm back on board. I love what they did with the next movie.
Yeah, I can see that. Marcos, you don't have these in your place yet, do you?
No, that's an exclusive. They never offered it to retailers. So
that's why.
hats off to Sideshow for doing that and selling out. You know what I mean? Or it could just be what happens on waitlist doesn't mean it's sold out. It's just maybe first batch. So a lot of companies, what happens is they do a batch and then maybe do a second batch, and then they'll wait another year and a half to do a third, fourth batch. I mean, they'll wait. Like Glider Hulks are going back into production. You think they're sold out, but they're not sold out, right? So that's the key. So there's a lot of terminology to throw out there that you think, oh well, they killed it. But first wave, they did great. I think I think Rey. It's going to be like the Clone Wars thing, prequels, right? You hate them for a while, and then Filoni and these guys come in and they fix them, and then now God, you just want everything prequel. I think Rey is going to be the same thing. Just bringing her back. He's fixing all this stuff during the whole, these Mandalorian and whatever happens in Ahsoka, and the next shows they're going to fix this cloning, and it's going to make sense. Like bringing her back, to me personally, it makes sense. You bring her back, and it explains everything else. So she's just going to be like, well, I want that statue, but then again, they're going to make another one. They're going to make
they definitely will. Yeah, of course.
So,
So do you mean if they announce an edition size of 2,000, they don't make it right off the bat? Like
no,
they might take years to actually hit that 2,000.
Well, yeah, man. They
Okay.
will never make 2,000 all at once. No
Fair.
way.
I didn't know that.
No way. Yeah. So people ask me. So that's a big thing with Prime One or someone else. Like, hey, where's mine? They go, they haven't made yours yet. Well, the guy in Asia has it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got the first 50. You know, and like, I'm here going, God, it doesn't work that way. And Sideshow makes bigger numbers and stuff, but no, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen that way. I just got screwed by
Interesting.
Weta. Weta just did a couple things there as well too. They started one batch. They couldn't fix the second batch, so they canceled the entire line.
So, it's interesting you say that, Marcos. That's why I jumped on this when I did, because it is a Sideshow exclusive. It means you can't pick it up from retailers.
Yep.
And when they say low stock, okay, well, I think I'm going to jump on that because I can't get it from Marcos. I can't get it from anywhere else.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I did jump on them. And then I don't know how I got the Ray. I guess it was pre-waitlist. Oh no, I joined the waitlist and then I got it, turned around and I just jumped on it.
How's the water effect on it? Is it nice?
It's nice. Yeah, no, it's real nice. And I have some photos after we go through stuff, and we'll see some photos of it. It's not bad. It's I think that the statues that do the best clear resin effects are like custom. Well, now Prime One doesn't, but Dragon Ball Z statues have the best.
Have you seen the Pokemon ones? Those look really cool.
Those are good. Yeah. Pokemon anime clear resin is amazing. I think Sideshow did a really good job here because this is not like an energy effect; it's an ocean wave.
Yeah,
and so
cool.
It's like translucent, but then there's like some opacity. And what's really cool is Star Wars statues generally don't have a lot of color, especially bad guys. The blue and the red really kind of give this a cool effect. And that's why it just appeals to me, at least.
What's that red though coming from? Is that a light source or is that painted on? Because I don't see it on the other ones.
No, that's a light. That's a light source.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's just matted black, right? It's just kind of a black with a shiny black. And, okay.
It's like shiny black, matte black, textured black.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I'm glad. I do like that they went with the mixed media here. And again, okay, props to Dan. I know he's here. Dan. So a lot of people are, like Shane, fully sculpted, or I don't buy it, period, people. And I hate that, especially when it's like realistic, when it's real life people. All right. So he had a cape. Darth Vader has hard goods, soft goods.
Yeah.
He's not full. Yeah. He's not a robot. He's not a Mandalorian. So when you make a realistic statue with mixed media, it looks better on a realistic person. Now, I know you guys, half of you will disagree, and that's fine, but that's my preference. And so, Dan, going forward, Vader's, please keep mixed media. Even the one-to-one bust that we'll talk about, mixed media is awesome. And I don't know, Kevin, are you a fully sculpted or dye guy?
No, I've got plenty of stuff that's mixed medium, and I don't mind it at all. Sometimes I actually enjoy if I compose a cape or something like that to make it just a little bit more dynamic. Maybe it's kind of the artist in me. There's like a challenge to kind of pose it just right. So I spend a lot of time when I get stuff that I can actually mess with.
Yep. And let's see, Josh, are you a mixed media or are you a fully sculpted guy, or do you not care?
I don't really care if it's done right and it looks good. That's all that really matters to me. If I have the option to choose between sculpted, I'll go sculpted. But if there's not an option for it and it makes media looks good, I'm still happy with it.
Gotcha. And Marcos, what's your opinion?
Yeah, same with Josh. It doesn't matter either way. I've seen greatness in both. So
as long as it looks good.
Yeah, I don't box myself into either or. If it looks great, it looks great.
Sweet.
I think Iron Studios is a good, because I think you posted something about the Thor. Like I used to own that in-game Thor, and the cape it's sculpted, but it's like it feels like a PVC type, so it won't break in shipping. So I think when they do stuff like that, it's really smart and good.
Yes. I think that anytime these companies have these little tiny pieces, like, okay, so for example, Kevin asked about, hey, did you put on the Adam Driver head sculpt? It has like the little end pieces of hair are PVC, so they have a little bit of flex, so there's less risk of breaking. So thank you. I don't care. Just I'd rather it not break and have a little bit of flexibility than it doesn't have to be full, poly whatever, It doesn't have to be full stone.
So I was talking about this earlier on the collector's table, and I'd be willing, I really wish a lot of these companies would do more of this, is if I had to pay just a little bit more, give me a stand to display the other portrait. You know,
Yes,
hate
yes.
putting it back in the box. I really do.
Right.
Extra pieces, let me display it next to it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you know what? I'm glad you brought that up because let's talk about something maybe let's talk about a custom real quick. And I think this is one that kind of hit everyone last week kind of quickly. Not this, but this one right here. And for any of you that have not seen this, it is a custom. It is sold out in the quarter scale, at least. I think the 1/5 scale is still available. But the thing that I really like that they did with this is, bam, full torso on a stand, because you have the really cool pose like holding the Isalamiri, and then you have the pose, with the arms behind. Now, what would be really cool is, Dan came back. Everyone knows the Krennic, the DMD Krennic, that was real popular, and they had the earlier version of Krennic with him, his Imperial cape, when he was outside getting Galen on the farm, and then he had the Imperial uniform, and Dan came back and said, well, hey, here's another pair of legs, now you can have 2 statues. That would be pretty cool if you can get another pair of legs. And so you buy a statue and you have 2 torsos, but then you just buy a pair of legs if you want it. So that's kind of a neat thing.
Yeah.
This is the best Thrawn I've ever. Okay, there's not many Thrawns, but this is the best Thrawn I've ever seen. Thoughts?
Looks great.
I pre-ordered mine, so I love it. I own the NYC at one time. It has a happy home with Shane at the moment, so I know it's doing well. But I love this, and I think this character's popularity is just going to go through the roof if they honor a little bit of what Timothy Zahn had put into this character.
Yes.
They capture kind of that from the Rebels and transition it over to Ahsoka. I think this will quickly become a lot of people's favorite character.
Yes. Yep. Totally agree.
Well, I heard, I'm not, I know who Thrawn is, but I haven't read the books or anything. Is it true? Because I haven't watched Rebels either. Is he more menacing in the books than he is in Rebels? Because I heard he's not as sinister and stuff in Rebels versus he is in the books.
I think he's sinister. I think he's good enough. He's so intelligent, and he doesn't lose.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Even in Rebels, he doesn't lose.
Right.
He's beating them every single time, and when they do win, he's like, I let them win because there's a next step to it.
Yeah. And
they did a great job.
And literally, the only reason he won in Rebels is because of the Purgil, and it's not.
It's just some weird thing, right? Right.
If you don't know what Purgil is, you saw one on the first episode on Mandalorian season 3 in hyperspace,
you got to watch these. I know they may be cartoony to you at first, but then it's pre-Disney budget, right? So they can only do it in cartoon. Now they're gonna these shows are just like Rebel and Clone War episodes, just higher budget. This is exactly what we wanted. So if this guy comes in Ahsoka, and I expect him to wipe out at least half that team. If he doesn't do that, then there's no justice to it, in my opinion. I mean, Ahsoka will be dead right before when he gets to Force Awakens. I mean, she is gone, so I expect this guy to wipe her out. That's my opinion. So
I'm hoping they retcon that, because I know that Rey heard Ahsoka's voice in her Force stream or whatever. Just let me have my moment. Just let me dream. Let me dream. Because look, we know that Kathleen Kennedy wants to have the new Jedi Order with hopefully Grogu as a 100-year-old Jedi and a Mandalorian badass, and with Rey, and hopefully he slaps her around a little bit. And it would be awesome to have Ahsoka, because we know Togrutas live a really long time, and so I hope she doesn't sacrifice herself. I hope to save her friends. I don't know. I would love to see them retcon that, and that it was just Ahsoka reaching through the Force or something. I don't know. Maybe she's lost in.
Would you be okay if she got the Tony Stark treatment, how the way he died to stop Thanos? Do you think if she did something similar to stop Thrawn, would you be okay with that?
So here's the thing. Okay, am I allowed to spoil? Am I allowed to spoil Rebels?
Don't do it,
okay.
Josh. You gotta watch it.
It's been out for a while.
You can spoil it. I'm not opposed to watching it. I just know it's a lot, so it's a lot to commit to. So I haven't just gotten around to it.
I'll just say that there have been so many Jedi sacrifices, self-sacrifices against Thrawn that okay, yeah, it would make sense, but I'm like, I just want to see them beat him. But okay, so in the books, so I've read the new Thrawn trilogy, and they do like Thrawn in the prequel era too, like how you learn about his beginnings as like in the Chiss ascendancy, and like he works with Anakin Skywalker like on a couple of missions. And it's really interesting. And then he works like with Darth Vader in the future, and it's a really good trilogy, both of them, as well as the original '90s trilogy, the OG. He's extremely tactical. He's extremely intelligent. He's always like 10 steps ahead of everybody else, which makes him really interesting. And the Force and all that stuff, it doesn't really matter to him because he can figure out how to get around everything. So
Josh, you know what, he can be the trilogy emperor between now what's happened to The Force Awakens. He's your baddie. You can make a couple of movies from this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how you can use him.
Is he still around during the Force Awakens era or no?
Well, we'll know. We don't know. I mean, that's the point.
We don't know. I mean,
we're assuming it doesn't because the Emperor, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But he is there. That's what the whole Mandalorian thing's up to.
Yeah.
They're gonna make a motion picture of. It's gonna be like an Avengers movie, basically. They get their own series, and they're all gonna meet up to knock this guy out. So that's how important he is to the storyline. Which they did a good job in Rebels, in my opinion. They did a good job.
Yeah, no, I think so. Yeah, he was very good in Rebels. So I guess so this, I know people are asking, hey, is this sold out? Is there a wait list? You can go ahead and shoot me a message, and I'll put you in touch. I assume there's maybe a wait list, but again, it's definitely the 1/5 scale is still available, and just message me. Okay, so a lot of you guys know that I've been into fine art like crazy recently, and there was a free shipping sale, from Marcel, and not that it really saved a lot of money, but I've been wanting some Star Wars fine art, and I know that Marcos, what's the name of the guy who does the custom like single one of ones for Star Wars?
Robert Bailey.
Robert Bailey.
That's a LucasArts guy, right? That's an official LucasArts guy.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to get some Robert Bailey stuff. But I really like these because who doesn't like Concept Vader? It's huge, 30 by 40, but I figured out on my wall where it's going to go. And so I picked up this, and then I picked up the signature Darth Maul, actually from Donald, who gave me a great deal. So
nice.
Got a couple of these coming in, and I found that, again, we've talked about this before, but the artwork that accompanies your stuff, you got to have nice artwork because you're spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on hot toys and statues, but then you have like either nothing on the wall or you have like, whatever, something cheap, which is fine. But there's some beautiful art out there and just amazing, incredible stuff.
Was it Darth Maul you got? Was that one of the Ray Park signature ones, or was it just one of the without? The
it was a signature edition. Yeah,
nice.
Got a great deal from Donald. Thank you, Donald. Let's see. While Dan is here, we'll work our way backwards. So this should look extremely familiar to Kevin.
Yes, it is a nice piece of my collection.
So this was one of my all-time favorite Vaders. And then again, I said I sold it because I was just like, I'm selling all my quarter scales, everything. And then I forgot why I got into collecting in the first place. And it was Star Wars. And so, I went back and I was like, I need to get some of these that I truly loved back. And luckily, one of the friends of the show, I don't know if he wants to remain anonymous, but he said to keep it quiet. But anywho, I actually, Kevin, I forgot how much I sold this to you for, and then so I told him like a price, and then I went back and looked at how much I sold them to you for. I was like, oh wow, I sold them for a lot less. So anyway, it doesn't matter. That's what friends do. And I'm just happy to have them back. I did not overpay, so I'm happy. And you know what? This is the best quarter scale Vader. Iron Studios, again, great details.
Yes.
And it actually is making me more excited for the Vader on Throne by Iron Studios, which I'm waiting for Marcos to get in stock whenever they start shipping batches. Because again, I think Iron Studios just kind of gets overlooked a little bit. And I know this is not the Iron Studios cheerleading squad, but they have some. When they have a hit, they have a hit.
That's the company that got me into collecting.
Oh,
I had all their quarter scales at one point.
Ah man, I like this.
Yeah, I had all that. I had the Civil War line. I had them all, and the 2 Age of Ultron ones.
You can't find that stuff. That stuff
Can't
is.
find it. Yeah, it's all gone.
Oh,
I
you can
mean-
find it. It's expensive.
I mean, I've looked for the Civil War Iron Man. I found your sales post from like 2019 or 18 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's cheap. And then I can't find it anywhere because I would
Oh,
buy
yeah,
that one.
he was hard for me to find too.
I mean, the ES on that is 200, 300, maybe.
Yeah, and it's the only other one that actually has a. It's not as good as the Endgame one, but it has the Tony Stark head scope on it.
Yeah, I love that.
And then
Yep.
that the Black Panther is really impressive too.
Oh, they made a Black Panther?
It goes to the Civil. So it's Team Iron Man and Team Cap. So for Team Iron Man, it's Iron Man, War Machine, and Black Panther. For Cap, it's Falcon, Winter Soldier, and Cap.
Oh,
The
that's
Falcon
sweet.
is
And
pretty
the
good.
bases all connect, and it's like one big diorama.
Yeah.
Hold on. Are you talking about this Falcon right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
This just shipped to me. I'll be getting this in a few days. So, okay. So I need to look for a couple more. I have the War Machine also. Okay.
I see them all the time. So if I see them again, I'll send them to you your way. I see
Yeah,
them for sale all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely do. And here we go. Some people are asking about this before. This is great. What is the ES? I think the ES on this is like 300, 400 maybe.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
It's not bad. A decently small ES. I got the one with the wings open and closed.
Those guys, yeah, I don't know. You know, I didn't check. It's small. It's a
Yeah,
small,
it's not big, but there's 3 versions of it, so I don't know what the total combined is.
I
Yeah,
guarantee
you talking
the-
about like standard and then deluxe, right? And then deluxe has 2 versions. Yeah.
Yep.
I guarantee the demand for this piece will go up next year when the movie comes out.
Oh,
Yeah,
no doubt, dude.
it's the way it is. I mean,
Dude,
so good thing about Iron Studio, sorry, Mike,
I'm fine.
is they have that, you know, that Infinity Saga license. So the Infinity Saga license allows you to go back. So that's how they made it. So they can go back. That's why they came out with like a Iron Man 2, was it? Black Widow? Just out of nowhere.
Mhm.
And then they made, and then they'll make, they just made the Battle for New York, the 110, and you have them all in a circle, Hulk and Thor, you know, like the first Avengers movie.
Yep.
Mhm.
Why are they making that? Because they have that Infinity Saga license. Iron Studio, they killed it with the licensing. And back in the day, all their Star Wars stuff, you had to go through Sideshow. But now, since D23, Iron Studio got the global Star Wars license.
Right.
So now they can kill it. I mean, they're just an incredible company. They just continue to do it. So I partner with them, not just because I'm partners with them. I'm not trying to, you know, when they suck, right? I'm like, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I won't even order it. I mean, this sucks, okay? But they come out with such great stuff. It's like, man, you know, that's another topic for scales and whatever. I know you guys don't do 110, but man.
Well,
Mike got one recently that rescued from you, right?
yeah, I got. Hold on. Hold on. Let's talk about 110 for a second because they're doing some crazy stuff with 110. And where is it? Oh, hold on. It's on my other screen. So that Vader 110. Wow. Okay, let me.
They come a long way because when they first came out and they were doing the 110, all they had was these simple black octagon bases that they just sat on. and now they
Right.
give you full diorama bases, so they come a long way.
Yeah.
Okay, this thing is really, really tempting.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
And I know, Mike, you said you don't have a lot of them in person. I don't know if if you guys have them in person. We have about 80 of them in here. They're just miniature quarter scales. The quality of them, you grab them and they're like, holy shit, this is all polystone.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how the hell they got the. Sometimes, now I'll be honest with you, sometimes they get the sculpt of the person. Like, this doesn't really look exactly like Willy Wonka, but I don't know how licensing works. You know what I mean? Maybe they can't make them look like, Gene Wilder. I'm just not sure. But the rest of it looks fantastic. It's like, holy crap. I mean, at this scale, it's like, I don't know who the hell is working on these, but they're incredible.
Yep.
It's got to be hard to get likenesses that small, though. Like,
I know, but they do. They nail
perfect.
it, man.
Yeah.
They nail it. They have that Boba Fett, the Boba Fett on Throne, the deluxe with Finnick. Holy shit, she looks incredible. Incredible. I was like, wow.
Well, look at this Venom that they just came out with, the 110 Venom. I mean, okay, it's you're getting into Sideshow almost premium format prices, but this is a big one. This is about 10 inches high, 10 wide, 10 deep. Okay, that's pretty good.
That's probably the wrong price. I look at the wrong price. That's probably $214. I have to fix that. That's probably my guy who did the wrong. Yeah, it wouldn't be $514. It wouldn't be that.
Are you
Maybe
sure?
it is. I don't think it is that. I'll look at my emails. Check the Spider-Man that goes with it.
Yeah, they've only made them that
go that
expensive
high.
when they're huge,
Oh,
like
well,
that
3.
Hulkbuster from Infinity War.
It's probably more than 3. It's probably like 3.
There was some controversy about that Venom, about it being pretty pricey. It
really?
might be
Well,
right.
I don't know, because it might be. I can look into it. I mean, you guys can talk. I'll find it.
Oh, hang on. Let's just look right here. It would be here, right? Venom.
Yeah,
110.
it's probably the wrong price. I mean, we're going really fast. The thing with Iron Studios is they drop everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Hold on. There's 2 of them. No, you're right. Look.
Oh, okay.
There's a deluxe edition.
Okay, never mind. It's the deluxe. Okay, yeah. So sorry, my team heard me. They're like, "Fuck."
Yeah, no, that's wow. Okay,
Sorry.
so
yeah, so it's expensive. It's big. Yeah, it's bigger. It's got more pieces to it. Yeah.
a lot of details, though. I mean, that's not bad. Well, look, not everything could be quarter scale. Not everything could be quarter scale, and you can't have. Okay, well, some people can, but it's almost impossible to get everything you want in quarter scale, third scale, half scale, 1-to-1. Definitely not.
No.
So it's cool to have some of these proximity pieces to kind of, even put it around your 1/6, put it around. So I have the Trinity Iron Studios 1/4, and I have 2 1/2 scales behind it, and it looks freaking awesome. Otherwise it's just dead shelf space. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's see what else. We got some clones. You're already sold out on Emperor, aren't you?
For now, I think they're gonna give me maybe 5 more, maybe, and then we're done. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's not a lot. So let's see, Josh, you're still dabbling in Hot Toys, right?
Here and there. No, I'm still pretty much just statues, but some figures are really too hard to pass up, like that Sam Wilson Cap one. I have that one coming because it just looks really cool.
Is that the one where he's like gliding like up by his wing, or?
Well, that's the Iron Studio statue, but the actual Hot Toy, the figure.
Oh, I have Hot Toy. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that looks incredible. Yeah, that I have coming too. Kevin, do you still collect Hot Toys?
I do have a couple of dioramas from like Jazz Inc. and stuff like that. So if the right Hot Toy figures come out that complement those, I will. I mean, like I have the Cloud City, and I'm doing all of Jabba's throne room. So if more of those figures come out, I'll grab them. But it's hard when they start throwing out all these Clone War ones, man. It's like you feel like Godfather again. It's like just when I got out, they're gonna pull me back in.
Yeah, they do it.
Because they're gonna do this, and then we're gonna get Savage too. We gotta get him now.
Yeah.
Kind of a.
You think they'll do Savage?
Dude, well, they did dual lightsaber.
I don't know,
man.
I didn't see him in the previews. I mean, he's fighting Maul, but he's not. I know. It's like it's right. I remember the scene. It's in the Clone Wars. He's incredible at that scene. It's amazing, but I don't know if they would, man. I just don't know.
Uh,
Maybe if not in this round, maybe
Yeah.
in the future, because eventually you want to do some other characters, but we've been waiting for a secondary emperor for forever. But okay, so I know a lot of controversy on this too. I think that it's pretty damn good. Okay, yep, some people are saying maybe the height of the face can be a little bit more, but I mean, they always nail. So that Emperor, I went back and I rebought that last week. The Emperor Hot Toy Deluxe.
Nice.
It's one of the best Hot Toys, period. But I think this is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you really going to display it with his face fully posed? Because I mean, if you're going to try to capture from the Clone Wars, you got to go hood on.
Oh, definitely, yeah, because you didn't really get to see his face, ever, because almost the entire Clone Wars, he's always like, So yeah, hood is definitely on. So to me, it doesn't really matter, and I don't sit there with like a picture next to my Hot Toy and look at it. I just enjoy it for the display purpose.
Yeah.
And they always nail, older men. I actually went back and I got Dooku again too, because that's
Dooku
probably
was
one of
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, Christopher Lee is just spot on. Let's see. I got this for almost free. Had a lot of points and I used them, and because I got because I got the Mando and then I got the Boba Fett.
Yep.
I figured, well, this will fit perfect. And you know what? The footprint is so small.
Thank you.
Footprint's so small.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you know what? Here's my new rules. Because I would get boxes piled up in my garage, and I wouldn't open things. And the only ones I would open would be the 1-to-1s or the 1/2s, because if I didn't open it, I'd have to keep my car out of the garage for an extended period of time. I want statues with a smaller footprint that have great likeness, great paint apps, and take me 5 minutes to put together. And that's where I'm at right now. And you can still get amazing stuff with that criteria.
So no more videos of you bringing your staff out to help you put 1-to-1s together?
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. 1-to-1s really only 1-to-1s don't take a lot of time. I mean, they take a lot of time to lug up the stairs. But that's why I love 1-to-1s, because it really only takes about 10-15 minutes once you get all the pieces out and up the stairs. But no, I'm not 1-to-1 is still, very much me, but it's so satisfying to get a box and you get the base, the legs, 2 arms, a sculpt, and that's it. And it looks good. It looks great.
Layout was praising this piece. He how he's very picky with statues. This is one he got, and he's been praising it.
This is one. And I got the MYC also, so I have the 2 of them in comparison. And I love Michael's stuff. Don't get me wrong, but this one,
so do I, yeah.
It does. It's a great piece. It's perfect Rosario.
And I had the Ahsoka before this, and again, I sold it with selling all my other stuff, and I came back to this one. I mean, I just like this better than the Rebels one. Probably because the Rebels one, what they did they always try to humanize and make it realistic, right? This is live, so it just hits me different. But yeah, Marcos, do you have this one open?
Yeah, I have it here. Yeah, it's displayed. It's beautiful. It's small. You can put it. Yeah, it's just kind of just leave it there and you're good to go. Put it right next to the Mando one. It looks fine.
Yeah, Mando, her, and the Boba sideshow, and then
whoever else, right? You can, Moff Gideon. I know a lot of guys missed out, or didn't want to grab Moff Gideon. It's the problem with Moff Gideon is the base is really big.
The base is huge.
Yeah, the base is kind of complicated, and you have to put him high.
Yeah, because he's looking down.
Yeah, it's just a weird angle, but they're all pretty good. I mean, they're all pretty fantastic.
I tell you, Mike, that Fett you have coming too. I call that another sleeper, because when I got that thing in, I was like, wow, this was a nice piece. It looks really good. And see, I love it more. The thing is weathered more. It's beat down. I'm like, that's Star Wars to me. So I loved when they did that armor, and I was like, oh, this looks good. Now I don't pose him with his helmet off, but
sure,
I
do.
You really?
Yeah, because everything else has his helmet on. That's why everyone just put his head.
I'll say. So I mean, it's Kevin, and that's I totally agree with everything. I love the arm when they repainted it. Okay, it's cool that they repainted it, but when I saw this, I was hoping that this would be the armor for a while because I love this kind of nasty
Mm-hmm.
acid etched. And again, small footprint. Allegedly, the sculpt is pretty damn decent.
It is good. No, it's good. It's good. It's well made.
So I'm gonna bring all three of these to work, and I probably put a fourth one, given how small the damn base is. But I don't know if I want what's her name?
Bo-Katan.
Oh, I would take a Bo-Katan if they dropped the Bo-Katan. Where was the Bo-Katan?
I'm looking for it. Or her, I should say.
No.
Okay, hold on. Someone teased a Bo-Katan. Okay, a different custom teased a Bo-Katan, but Sideshow has to be working on a Bo-Katan right now.
I feel like Bo-Katan is kind of like the Ahsoka. It just took forever for some of these licensed companies to come around and produce it. Now we get a bunch of them.
Yep.
You're talking about quarter scale, though, right? Because Diamond Select and Gentle Giant's been making Bo-Katans for a while.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Different versions. I mean, it's
I would
quarter
want,
scale.
I would want a Sideshow this line
Quarter scale,
of
right?
Bo-Katan. Yeah.
You want the quarter scale.
Small base, nice pose. Give her a dark saber switch out.
Yep.
Give her a Katie Sackhoff head.
Be cool. Sideshow made a Bo-Katan bust to go with the Mando one.
Oh,
that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. And I know there's custom guys out there, and I know that there are some beautiful. Well, there's the Hasbro Bo-Katan. There's the beautiful custom Bo-Katan helmets. There we go. This line just looks.
Yeah,
they did a nice job.
I had that card doing. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad.
I wish
it's the weakest of the line, though.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, it's very niche. Even if she was still on the show, it's. But I love this vision. I love when companies create a vision, just like the Queen Studios Iron Man, their whole quarter scale with the Hulkbuster. They have the vision, the way they all work together. I wish more companies would do that. I think it's fantastic. That is easy mode, Mike. You need that to come over 50. Okay, so Crippler. That's why I'm not doing Prime 1 anymore, man. I did so many Prime 1s. I did so many complicated Transformer statues. My freaking Optimus Jetwing is sitting right next to me. That thing took 2.5 freaking hours. I can't, man. I just can't. Now some statues like the freaking XM War Tank. I mean, the reason I couldn't put that together, XM is pretty easy to put together. There are more pieces, but I couldn't lift it by myself. So there's that element too. So I love it because the boxes go away. My wife is happy because there's no boxes in the garage. There's no boxes in the by the front door. Life is good. So
you think you'll get dragged back into Transformers after that new movie, Rise of the Beast?
I can see myself maybe getting dragged in for like an Optimus Primal, potentially. I still have that Megatron, the Dragon Megatron on PO.
What about you, Shane? Are you liking that look more? I know you like the G1 stuff.
I'm definitely liking the look more than Bayformers. I like Beast Wars. I don't love Beast Wars, so I'll never buy a Beast Wars piece. But I can't wait to see the movie. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, that's so good. Let's see. A couple other things. Oh, here we go. Yeah. This is the other print I picked up. Thank you, Donald. Gave me a fantastic. Now that's in Canadian dollars, but Donald gave me a great deal. Signed by Ray Park, and I'll have to get that framed. There's that there.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Did you guys ever buy any of these? Kevin, did you buy any of these?
No, never really got into this kind of line where they're kind of the vintage kind of figurine looking stuff.
Yeah, it's a vintage figurine in 12-inch scale. So it comes in like a big blister pack, and it's pretty cool looking. Some of the ones that are based on the originals come with like the original artwork and everything, and they've done some pretty nice ones. Now, obviously, there was no original retro Maul, but Maul and Macquarie Vader, and these are pretty neat. So their May 4th special was unhelmeted Vader, and unhelmeted Vader is like one of my favorite Vaders. So I just for $80 jumped on it, and people buy these. These sell out, and people do buy them. So if I ever need to move it, not a huge deal. But
are these things you keep in the box, or do you open them?
No, well, you could, but they're. I guess you go either way. Either way. Yeah, either way would be fine. Now this is like a 1/6 scale statue, Gentle Giant. This is the Premier Guild gift, and usually, once these go out to the guild members, which is like their secret club or whatever, you can buy the leftovers. That's actually pretty cool looking. Anyway, yeah, it's cool. Just imagine it coming on like a card back, but in 12-inch scale. It's pretty big actually. So pretty neat. Pretty cool. A couple of little teasers of coming soon. Do you think we'll ever see these Inquisitors from Kenobi? Or they'll be on the Sideshow coming soon page for the next 4 years?
I think they'll get out there. I would be surprised if we don't see them by the fall, at least.
I think everyone likes bad or dark side guys. I mean, look at the Purge Trooper that just started shipping. People are like, "Why'd you buy a Purge Trooper?" Because it's badass looking. It's really cool looking. So, why buy Fort Sister and the Fifth Brother? Because they're cool. They're Imperials.
Her name was Reva, right? The one that people didn't dislike. They're disliked.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. If they made her, then they probably will make these for sure.
Yeah, I think so. And dude, I love this actor here. What's his name? Something Kim. Anywho, yeah, he's a cool dude. So I think it'd be cool to have him in 6 scale. So when they come up, I'm sure Marcos will have them. Sideshow, unless they're an exclusive, which I doubt they would do.
No, they're not exclusive. They're not.
Okay, yeah,
they'll tell you in advance what's exclusive.
Oh, really?
A lot of like Toy Fair. Yeah, there's a lot of like Toy Fair. They're not even having any Toy Fairs anymore. So,
oh wow,
yeah. Like last year, this time on May 4th by Toy Fair, they had about 5-6 exclusives. And the exclusives maybe like you get an extra hologram or something, or you get one accessory that you can't get. Yeah, a lot of people did not care too much, depending on the price. It just depends on the person, right? So. But they haven't done it this year.
Tiny little hologram as my special.
Yeah.
The only one that was semi-interesting, and I bought it. And this was when I was not even doing Hot Toys. Was the Kenobi came with the small lightsabers, the Obi-Wan, and that was worthwhile enough to me to pick up because you could always just sell it back.
It's like the people going crazy over that Spider-Man with the churro. Because that was an exclusive.
Right, yeah, that was the Disney one, the Disney Park one. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
It came with one little churro, right? So it's
everybody was freaking out for it.
That's it. Everyone wants a churro. And then, of course, I'd be remiss not to mention Regal Robot dropping some new magnets and sculptures, Rancor Skull, Scout Trooper. This is cool, the low grade Ewok. And then a towel ring. I'll put this in my bathroom back there. That'd be cool. But
nice.
I mean, yeah, Regal Robot, because they have the license for it's like home decor and stuff like that, and so they just do some cool stuff and some new wooden prints. And I think these prices are good until about midnight. So go get in your Regal Robot sale if you haven't already. And then the other thing that's good, I think, until about midnight is, did you guys pick up that new art print
poster for Bottleneck?
Yeah. Let's see. That is.
I love when they do the time stuff because they're like Mondo. If you're not on it, they're gone in like 5 minutes or less.
It's gone. Yep.
Well, Mondo's gone too, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They were gone too.
No, they are gone.
Their history.
All right, this guy.
That's crazy.
Why is this one on here?
This guy. So I got confirmation from Katie, or I forgot, someone at Regal Robot, that this is being crated. It was supposed to be created last week. I know that they're kind of slow sometimes, and it's fine. but it's being crated, should be shipped in about a week or two. So
That's beautiful.
this is gonna be
How tall is he? 8 foot,
7'6".
maybe?
Yeah,
God,
7'6" plus the base.
The price point is like, but
Yeah.
it's Tom and it's Regal Robot, right? So
And I sold my bust, which the bust was fairly pricey, so that paid for a
that's good.
small chunk of this. Yeah. And then put it on a 1-year payment plan. And again, it's like one moderately expensive statue per month, which I know a lot of us here get more than that. So when I think about it in that terms, it's not bad. Yes, it's one thing, but if you think about how much
Quality
stuff
over
you buy-
quantity, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the quality's there. With Tom's like that. Tom, give him props. He sent me the child maquette. So I do Regal Robot, but I just don't do the magnets and all that kind of crap. I don't care for that stuff. I really don't. But yeah, he did. Tom is part of the Cantina, and we are friends. And he did send me those. So what happens with Regal Robot is that you guys get these first. He's really good at like getting it to you guys, and then retailers, if anything. And I'll get and I fought with him to get these signed signature ones, man. It's like I don't want regular ones. I want the signed ones, and I'll get. He'll send them to me, and he sent me the entire thing, and he designed my banner in here. And he brought me some flyers and stuff for people for the grand opening too. So, kudos for Tom, man. But these are really incredible in person too. I have them back here. I'm like, wow. They always do great work. It's just expensive. You just have to understand there's signatures, there's little plaques, there's small runs, they're hand painted. There's just some things that, it's not a hard sell anymore. It used to be back in the day, like it's kind of hard to sell it, but now they sell out pretty good. So
I
it's
agree.
awesome.
And they sell it fast too.
Yeah, they sell fast.
Ooh.
Just 1-to-1?
1-to-1. So here's the eye candy for the next couple of minutes here. So everything that I'm about to go over is custom stuff by well-known guys, good groups. And so, if you're interested in anything, just reach out. Don't reach out to Marcos, reach out to me.
No, I can't touch.
He can't, he doesn't dabble, but he enjoys the eye candy too. So very awesome. Emperor 1-to-1. Believe it or not.
Holy shit. How big is that?
1-to-1. I don't know.
Wow.
It's got to be as big at least as the Regal Robot Tauntaun 1-to-1, which is pretty damn big. I have that, and the head is like probably at least 1.5 feet, 2 feet wide. So this is gonna be ridiculous. But
let me guess, you're getting it.
No, I can't. No. I would love to. There's so many other things I want to put on the wall. If I had my future space where I have like 1,500, 2,000, square foot of room, I would consider it. But this is gonna be like it's gonna be crazy.
Mike, didn't we agree a while back the Balrog was going into the nursery? Maybe just swap this out, mate.
I was about to say, get rid of the Balrog.
Yeah,
I can't. Well, the Balrog, I probably got rid of that too. I can't do that Balrog. Anyway, it's just crazy. Beautiful interceptor coming soon. I'm definitely getting this because I've just committed to this line, and I love how all the bases match. That's good enough quality for me, which it's beautiful quality. Although I know people deep into models will be like, "Oh, it's not technically a model; it's a statue." Well, that's fine. I own real models, custom made, and I own these. I like them both. Do any of you guys own any? Kevin, you own some models, right?
Oh yeah, I've got most of NYC's here. So, and I mean, I do ones on my own too. So, but yeah, these. My only complaint maybe about this one, and it's a small one, is I wish he would bring the base out more so when I buy an acrylic case, it fits over it nicely. But yeah, this one's going to be a little bit more trouble to cover.
Gotcha. I didn't think about that. I actually kind of like when the base is smaller because I don't cover them, but the dang snow speeder the base is so freaking huge. But I get it. It's a nice museum thing. Little teaser for Tuscan Town Part 2, which again, very niche, but pretty awesome. I think that's gonna be cool. Here we go.
Oh man.
Just teasers and teasers, and I know there's a lot of Cad Bane fans out there.
Yeah, I think that one on the left, every day and twice on Sunday. That would be my Bane.
Yeah, that is great. Now, what is this Bane on the right? Is this
I feel like
concept art Bane or
Fett?
Oh, Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I didn't realize, but I was going through. Here we go. Let's just go back to here for a second. Sideshow coming soon. Star Wars, maybe. I didn't realize that they were doing a Rebel style Cad Bane made by Sideshow. Did you guys see this?
Oh, I missed that one. Okay,
this
that's
out.
cool.
Now this, I like that a lot.
Love that.
That's perfect. You know, for
That's part of their Clone Wars line, the 1/6 stuff.
Yeah. Because that Yoda, the Clone Wars Yoda one, I jumped on that. Great price, and irregardless of what people say about the bodies and the joints and all that stuff, this is Cad Bane. Yeah. I mean, from the cartoon or from the Rebels and the Clone Wars. I think this looks better than the Hot Toys. That's just my opinion. And I know Hot Toys is based on Book of Boba Fett,
right?
But I mean, I will definitely get this one. This is Cad Bane to me.
Yeah, I think Hot Toys did a great job with adding the rockets to his boots, and then adding Toto. Didn't they have the robot too?
Yes,
they did. So you can kind of do both. If you get the deluxe, there's a smart move, but that right there goes right with the whole entire line of Kenobi, Anakin, Ahsoka, Yoda, and then see how they got Toto in there. See that was the draw.
Yep. They kind of think, and again, this is Book of Boba Fett. I mean, that it looks exactly like the damn prosthetic that the actor was wearing. So
they did the rockets on purpose and added his droid on purpose because they had no Clone Wars version, and then boom, right there. That's a smart move.
Yep. I think it's great. Yeah, and then for people who don't care, people who just want the movie or the show, boom, there you go, done,
right?
Easy. So I was looking through, I was RSVPing on the fourth brother and all that stuff, and I saw that, I was like, damn, that actually looks great. And hopefully Sideshow does release it. That'd be awesome.
Did you see that Revan that was teased by the guys? The brother,
yes,
the brothers who did the Ventress.
Yeah. Let me see. I think I have a photo. Oh shoot, I don't have a photo. I'll bring that photo up. The Revan. Here, I'll go through these real quick and I'll pull that up. So again, some more teaser candy for you. High Ground Part 2. The Anakin side. I think that's gonna be great. Here you go. What's his name?
It's Hondo.
Hondo. Yeah. Hondo Naka. He's kind of a character too, where you're like, this guy's annoying, and then you get through Rebels to the end, you're like, okay, I like him. Let's see, what else we got?
Oh yeah,
this is incoming ASAP.
That's cool.
And I wish that it could articulate. This is 2 different versions. And yes, I talked to MYC, and if you want to get both versions, they will be some kind of, help, discount, something. Because I wouldn't know what to get. I love it flying. I love it landing. If you get if someone can make little Emperor and his
Royal
cadre.
Guard.
Yeah. His Royal Guard. Oh my God, that'd be so good.
What is 3-4 studio scale? How big is that, Kevin? Do you know that?
That's good. That's a good question.
I mean, in feet, Like what you talking about for the footprint?
Yeah, just a general like wingspan and stuff like that. I mean,
yeah, this thing's height is going to be at least 2.5 feet high, maybe almost 3. So it's presence, and I'm not debating. I'm going to have it in the flying pose. I go that's got to happen to me.
Right? Yeah.
This is going to be a tall. Be kind of up there with that probe droid.
Yeah.
24 inches. Yep. Flying. Yep. I get it.
Damn. Yeah. I think if I only could pick one, I think flight mode.
You would think NYC would go the same route as Jazz Inc., right? They do such good work to the point that you say, you know what? Let's give you a license. Because there's stuff that I would like to even show the world what they do, but
hell yeah,
I can't even touch this shit. To be honest, I can't.
Yeah.
There was such a void after Master Replica lost the life doing those vehicles, and I was so glad to finally see NYC come out with it. Before you had to find the models, or you had to hire somebody to do it for you. But man, these are great. I mean, there's some of them that have maybe some paint issues, but that's being really nitpicky.
That's just because they're new and they're figuring it out. Well, not new, but they're getting certain more technology. Like who else is going to make another chopper?
Right.
They make characters that nobody else does, and that's trust me, I watch it. I'm just like, I hate them. I can't touch it. I hate you guys, but I can't touch it. That's the thing. It's like
that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's all right.
They're good. They're they got it good. They did a good job.
Here we go.
Whatever.
This is gonna be like Christmas before Christmas this year.
Whatever.
So there you go.
I'm gonna go walk around. I'll be back.
All right. We'll let you know when we're done. Just a couple more minutes.
Look at this junk.
Here we go. Waiting for my next 1/3 Vader, unless someone helps me find the New Hope one. That's very cool. Very cool. Star Killer. Yeah. This is what I am very, very excited for.
Yeah.
I had the Sideshow one. It's Sideshow one's pretty old by now. Still very good. I don't know why. I mean, look, Iron Studios, I guess because it's not relevant. You haven't seen the Emperor on the throne in a while. But I think this is what people want. I think. The Vader on throne, I don't know how good that's doing, but I could imagine it's doing pretty decent. Can you speak to that at all, Marcos?
For what, on your studio?
Yeah, Vader on throne.
Oh, Vader on throne? Yeah, no, it's fantastic, right? I think what saved that piece, well, not even saved it, what made it awesome was that it has the switch out, right? It's got the switch out of the chest and the helmet. If it was just a helmet, you'd be like, but you can do both. Yeah, chest, helmet, or just keep them there. I would be honest with you, I'd keep them just on the throne without any damage because I don't remember him on the throne with damage.
Right.
But yeah, these are iconic little scenes of the movie. That's going back to the Kylo Ren and that Rey statue, this premium format. I did like that scene when they're fighting and the water's hitting the old Death Stars. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a great scene. It's a cool scene.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. So they're fighting it out, and all of a sudden, he, spoiler, she kills him. Well, he basically kills the guy, So, right. So really cool. So yeah. So there's so much stuff Iron Studios going into. It's just ridiculous, man. They have licenses for everything, and they just keep doing it. So
just things they keep doing.
I haven't seen a license that makes you go backwards though. Like this would be the year, right? 40th Return of the Jedi. So, and I think that's the reason why Hot Toys didn't only released 1 or 2, because they're gonna blow it up for Return of the Jedi. Right?
Yeah.
They just didn't. Yeah, so I think that's what it is. I haven't seen any releases yet, but for the guys that don't know, Iron Studio drops their new stuff every end of the month.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the month, that last week, it's all new stuff. Okay. So they show us a week in advance. We look at it. We don't show anybody. They say that's cool, not cool. That's cool. That's cool, and then boom, we all launch it. So.
Oh damn! All right, sweet.
That's how Iron Studio works.
That's sweet. Okay, I like that.
So, Mike, I'll throw this out to the group. If we got the real hardcore Star Wars fans, I ran across on Facebook Star Wars room builders. And if you You want to have some fun? There's one guy who's building out his room right now. He's got the window cut out that looks like behind the Emperor's throne, and it is.
Oh my god!
If you want to just drool over what people are doing to their house right now in the collection, that's a fun group to follow on Facebook if you got some extra time.
I think I follow that group, Star Wars Room Builders. There's some amazing stuff people are doing, especially like their theater rooms and stuff like that. Incredible.
Next level.
Yep.
Here we go. Is this yours?
Yeah, this is mine. So this is in hand.
Okay.
And again, really nice. Oh wow, really nice. Blue and white texture. Sorry, it's kind of blurry, but I like the sculpt. I like the fabric. I like the pose. I like the textures.
This picture won't even give it justice too. I mean, you have to see it in person.
No, yeah, you have to see it. You have to see it. But just, there it is on my, kitchen little table there and by the sink. And I mean, it just real nice textures on the robe. The way it's kind of like, it's just like the movie. It just looks good. If you can get it for a discount, if you get it retail, I think it's good. I think that people are going to probably come back and want this. Maybe. It's Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren, despite what anyone says about the movie, is a cool looking character. Mm-hmm. So there's one more I want to show you guys. Oh,
that's that effect I was telling you about. Prequels suck. I heard it when I came out. All of a sudden, Filoni and his team and Lucas don't think Lucas is nuts. He's sitting there watching it, and he's telling Filoni what to do. And then all of a sudden, prequels are the jam. Mm-hmm. Like you go back and you love it, Yep. And it's going to do the same thing with Rey and this stupidity they did here and there. They'll fix it, man. They'll fix it and it'll be relevant.
And just with enough time, I mean, the kids who grew up with the prequels are now 20-year-olds, and they're like, "I love it," and they're starting to have money and jobs, and there we go. Okay, this is a fantastic statue.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This thing, I love the statue. I love the purple on the base. I love the concept. I love
no
the
justice in that picture, man. It is incredible.
Dude, this thing. I mean, at least in the picture, you can hopefully you can see like all the texture and all the patterns and again, base, body, 2 arms, and a sculpt. And paint is great. The different shades of black are awesome. He has a pretty good presence. And his pretty good height. I mean, you can see him next to sort of Mando right there. And he's elevated pretty good. I love the purple. I just, it reminds me of the suit, building up the energy.
What do you think about the sculpt? What do you think about the head sculpt? I think it's.
Oh yeah, I think it's great.
Point.
I think.
100%.
Yeah, it's great. To me, this is a really cool tribute statue. And I'm trying to build a quarter scale Avengers line, and this is all I need for Black Panther.
That's it.
It's all I need. Now, will I get the LBS 1/3 Alex Ross, styled, Black Panther? Yes, I will. But that's because I do a lot of Alex Ross art and I love that style. But for modern, this is, it's interesting. We, bigger, more expensive, better. This thing's only like what, 500? I think I paid $575, maybe 600 ship, something like that. Whatever the price was, and awesome. 5 minutes put together, 5 minutes put the box away, done. So,
where'd you put his portrait? Back in the box?
No, it's out of the box. So all these simple statues, I'm keeping all the switch outs because there's not too many, and I'm gonna just keep them kind of packaged and protected, and then just probably switch them out here and there.
Yeah. Those who know me, I think switch outs are bullshit. I can't. It's just a gimmick. Anything with batteries, a gimmick. Now the portrait for this guy, though, I have it out myself.
Yeah,
because the portrait was so good.
It's very good.
Like, man, I gotta put it somewhere and hope nobody touches it. Yeah. But man, I'm telling you, Prime One gives you these 4 or 5 portraits, and I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm not opening this box ever again.
That's the thing. And even if you do, I mean, even if you keep the portraits out, like Batman Cave Hush, the portraits take up so much damn space. So anyway, this Black Panther, fantastic. Really highly recommend. Here we go.
Oh.
This was a pickup on Saturday. Again, custom. Damn. Rebel style Macquarie, obviously Macquarie inspired, but Rebel style from the what is this? The
Rebels.
Twilight of the Apprentice episode. You can see the Sith holocron in the base. Comes with both helmets and the stand, separate stand. Obviously, they're interchangeable. I forgot if this is fully sculpted or half and half mixed media. I can't remember.
I thought it was mixed medium. I think the cape is going to be cloth.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, it is going to be mixed media.
It doesn't look cloth. Wow, it looks sculpted. Wow, it's incredible.
Well,
I think it's a render, isn't it? Or,
yeah.
It's a render. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. And these renders are getting better and better. I mean,
it's pretty good to me.
It's like half the time I see a render now, it's like, wait a minute, like the Thrawn. People are like, man, that's good. It's like, well, it's render. It's like, oh, okay, well, but yeah, this is gonna be mixed media. You guys know I'm a Vader guy, and I'm a 1-to-1 guy, and I'm a Rebels guy.
The thing with Thrawn, though, are you gonna, that Thrawn looks, pretty awesome, very awesome. But you're gonna want would you want the actor who plays him as well too?
Well, yes. So
right, it's gonna be.
I like what Kevin was saying is that Thrawn pays a lot of homage to the original and the books and all that, and so that's who I am now. But like as you get the movie and the show and you probably a Thrawn spinoff and whatever, I'll want it's Mads Mikkelsen, right?
I think so, yeah.
The brother,
right?
I'll want the official version. I'm sure Sideshow will make it. I'm sure Iron Studios will make it. I'm sure a bunch of licensed and unlicensed companies will probably make it. But so I'll definitely pick up both styles of Thrawn. Edwin, doesn't Vader look a bit too thin? Keto Vader. Yeah, this is exactly how he's portrayed in Rebels. It's he's a thinner, taller, very stylized Vader.
Yeah, it's more Anakin build kind of deal. So.
Yep. Anakin, like Clone Wars Anakin.
Clone Wars Anakin, yeah, correct. Sorry.
Yep. So this is still available. This is available for pre-order at a discount for the next 4 weeks, I think. And then it goes up in price a little bit, but I can't wait for this. Let's see. Anything else I can show you guys? Oh, here we go. Just a little Star Wars update.
That's true.
Nice.
Oh yeah, hang on a second. This should look very familiar. Half of this came from Marcos. Let's see. The other half, a part of it came from Tom. Sideshow, custom, and I think I got that from John. Yep. So, this is Chewie is, I'm thinking, going to go right to the left of C3PO, kind of, and I'm going to kind of rearrange the prints and all that stuff. But I kind of want like a good guys corner, and then the other corner is like the bad guys, like the Carbonite, Boba, Vader, Stormtrooper. I think that's going to be pretty cool.
Nice.
So yeah, again, Marcos hooked me up with the.
I love that Jawa, man. That Jawa.
Dude, that Jawa.
Is that a Tom Spina Jawa?
Yeah, that's a Tom Spina Jawa. That is the Jawa. It is.
I know, man.
I know there are many very extremely talented custom guys out there, but I'm sorry, not one of them can hold a candle to what Tom did. Probably price wise too. Damn, we all know Tom's worth every penny. He's worth every penny, and you know what? It's something I'd never sell. I'm going to keep it forever. And that's it. Same thing with the Chewie. That's it. Chewie. You might as well bury me with Chewie. I'll pass him down. I'll give him to a charity or, prop shop, when I'm old and whatever. But yeah, here we go. Regal Robot. Salacious Crumb. This was a run of, that's number 10 of, what was it? 150, I think? 175, 150.
I sold 4 of those. So yeah, I don't remember.
I've got one behind me.
Oh, so good. So good. Oh yeah, there he is. Yep, there he is.
Up there.
So again, this is a Star Wars kind of tribute show. Here we go. This was surprisingly decent. This is the Kotobukiya limited edition Yoda fountain statue. Limited to like a 1138 THX. And you know what? Not bad.
Is that the one supposed to portray in front of the ranch?
Yes. Yeah.
You know, Sideshow has like a life-size one, bronze one, like that.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
They have one.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if you got one. This is Kotobukiya. You sell Kotobukiya stuff, don't you?
Rarely. I do have a couple of pieces in here. Some stuff I think is too expensive for what you're getting. So I'm like,
That's true.
I lay off a little bit.
I think this was like 250, which is pretty good size. I think it's maybe like 8 inches tall. The base is actually a lot bigger than what I thought it would have been. So I thought I was pleasantly surprised by that. Nice little. It's sitting on like this is my wife's area, and I just kind of put it up there because it's kind of like bronze and stuff. It kind of could blend in, but I didn't fool her, but she kind of forgot about it. So I'll just see how long I can leave it there.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, not Star Wars, but this piece is being shipped. The Falcon, and I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be a nice addition to quarter scale Avengers.
Yeah, Payne loved his.
This is Payne's.
Payne did love it.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw him. He loved it.
Oh, he's selling. He was so excited about that. I'm shocked he's selling it.
He's selling it now? Gosh.
It's sold. He shipped it today. I got to pay him, actually. I'll pay him after the show.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, he sold it because he's trying to like create a diorama. What you guys he updates it every now and then, and he couldn't fit it.
You know, just to elaborate what you guys do, it's awesome that it's awesome when you fund the hobby with your hobby. That's the key, right? Mm-hmm. So if you change your directions, like I'm going this way, sell your stuff, man. Sell it. Get the funds back and then reinvest. That's cool. I like that.
Now with a caveat, don't sell this stuff that's extremely limited and that you like, and you're just an idiot and selling it because you can't get it back.
Right.
Not unless you sell. Now, if you sell it to a friend, now if Payne turned around tomorrow and he's like, you know what, I really want it back. Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah. Your friend.
Yeah. So, but I agree. And I'm almost. We've done the purge section on the show so many times, and the purge is almost complete. And now I need to look at what I have and be like, oh, can I sell anything that I have here? But there are certain things, especially Star Wars and Hot Toys, because I went back and I got the Emperor again. I got Dooku again. I got this Han Solo Stormtrooper disguise again. Luke Stormtrooper disguise. Any OT Hot Toy, I can't sell ever again. If I decide to get away from it, I'm just boxing it up and just putting it away because impossible to find and very expensive. Now the flip side of that is post-COVID bubble, I'm getting a ton of these back for way cheaper. Right. So
that bubble's the key. You follow that bubble. Yep. Now telling people, if you want to get Hot Toys now, yes, the FOMO is real. It is real. That's true. Production is lower. It's just an adapt. It's just adapting to the economics. Yep. We're gonna make one batch, 2 batch, and Hot Toy. Even Sideshow's like, this is your hard cutoff. Go. We're not ordering any extras. Like yes. Yeah. So, it's real.
Yeah, the cripple the Count Dooku is so good. So
it is
good.
good.
That'll be my second time getting Dooku. It's my third time getting the Emperor, and I'm not selling him again. Like some freaking idiot. And it's funny because I post these things, and someone's like, "Oh, I sold this like 4 times, and I'm not selling it again."
Mike, they might drop it again for 40th anniversary.
Well,
right?
I do, but here's the thing: I saw that Emperor, the Clone Wars Emperor. I'm like, you know what? There's no way they're gonna drop it, and if they do, is it gonna come with the throne? And then I was like, you know what? And I was like, you know what? It's probably not going to literally be in people's hands till about 2024, 2025.
Right. Good point. You got it.
So, but you know what? That being said, I'll probably buy the new one too because all these 2.0s are they're fantastic. They're excellent. I wanted to show you guys one more cool thing. Again, this is it's a custom model. It is it's not a one-off because obviously you see 2 of them right there, but it's a very long process. It's by model makers who've done stuff for ILM. Is that correct, Kevin?
Yep.
So very, very legitimate. And there we go.
Cool.
This is
Awesome.
This thing is, I think I was telling you guys before the show, I think it's 36-inch diameter. It might be 30. I can't remember. It's somewhere between 30 and 36. I ordered it a long time ago, but this is almost completed. It could be ceiling mounted. It can be floor mounted. And I think they're going in and doing little, not LEDs, what are these? Fiber optic little light ups, just like extremely accurate to the A New Hope Death Star. And this baby is going to be, you walk into my movie room and I think I'm going to have it like hanging right over the couch. And then I'm going to have I already have the NYC 2 TIE fighters and the TIE Advanced in the middle in the attack formation, kind of like coming right down the side of it, and have like an X-Wing off to the side. And I think that's going to be a badass display. But
it's going to be incredible when that thing's lit up.
Oh, dude, this thing is going to be like a Christmas tree. That's what I can't wait to see. Because obviously not a lot of, connections done yet here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can only imagine. Well, Kevin, you do this. How long? This takes quite a while, doesn't it?
Especially fiber optics. I mean, yeah, you're hot gluing each one. Yeah, that takes some time. I don't even want to touch this. I'm so glad someone else is doing this.
Because an Imperial Star Destroyer would look really cool next to this. So I think I know a guy.
You might.
And so that's it. I just wanted to show you guys, and actually I want to show you guys something that Kevin's working on because I think it looks pretty damn badass. And then we'll just open up to whatever you guys want to talk about. Kevin sent me these. Here we go. Let's see. Bum, bum, and bam.
So I was talking about earlier. This was my Saturday. Just yesterday, working on these. But a good buddy of mine. It's very high-end 3D printers. As you've seen some of our work before, we do the 1-to-1 battle droids out there now. They can be up or full-length, life-size ones. They come out great. But I mean, we're past the part of 3D printers that are filament and stuff like that, where it's just kind of rough lines, all that. These high-end resin printers are ridiculous. They're smooth. There's hardly any kind of Bondo cleanup work you got to do. So we're just, cranking out a couple of these. I've been taking them into the shop, doing the paint work on it. We're getting some of the base stuff down right now, and then we'll really get in on some of the weathering and stuff next week. But this is fun. We got this going, and we got some B-Wings next.
Sweet!
I love B-Wings too.
Yeah, sweet.
So we're busy. We're having some fun right now,
dude. Oh my god, yeah. What's this is what, like maybe 9 inches, 10 inches long?
Yeah, it's almost close to a foot. So yeah, you're right about there. So these will complement everything else that NYC and stuff like that has out there. So they'll look good, and we'll build them. They're gonna have a base and all that on them. So yeah, we're just, like I said, having a little fun with these. And again, you start finding out, of NYC and stuff like that. Everyone kind of uses the same models, and we got lucky. We also found the models, and we're not going to mass produce these or anything. We just kind of do them for friends or anyone who needs them or whatnot, one-offs. But it's a fun little hobby on my side that I like to do. So if I'm not doing battle droids or Star Destroyers, this is where I'm at, working on new vehicles for Star Wars.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. These look great. I mean, you can see sort of like, the base paint here, and then you start to add a little bit of weathering, and then a little bit of I mean, these are awesome. They
look great. They look great.
That's awesome, man. Good job.
I'm just curious, what kind of 3D printers are you using? Like, what brand are you using, or is he using?
I'd have to follow up with him. You guys can all hit him up. I mean, he's not hidden or anything. His name's Eric Beeks. He's on Facebook. Yeah. He does plenty of stuff. He would know more of the details. I just come in and I'm telling you, it's like a sweatshop of 3D printers. He's got these massive 4D.
Yep.
They're always running. I
Yeah.
know Mike's excited hearing this. Is they got a C3PO. He's working on those parts right now, and
Yeah.
just it's phenomenal. I got other guys in the shop who one guy's got a life size vintage Boba Fett. So the vintage toy of Boba Fett. This is life size, all 3D printed. They're working on it right now. I mean, and they also did an R2D2 where they chromed out the dome, and it looks gorgeous, nostalgic and gorgeous. So we're past the phase. So if you start hearing people go, yeah, I can do a 3D print of that or whatnot, if it's resin, man, go all in, because this is not the filament stuff anymore. This is high quality, and this has weight. When you lift one of these A-wings, this is substantial. You don't want to drop it on your foot. It's a solid print.
Okay.
About 3-4 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. It's got some
Cool.
weight.
Yeah, it's good weight.
Dude, I just love 3D printing because I do so much of it at work, and then the labs that I work with, and you just go in there, just printing all day long. And so I wish I could just go and just print stuff like this at work instead of night guards and dentures and whatnot. But
surprised you haven't, Mike. Because you've seen those Iron Man suits people make with these things. Surprised you haven't gotten to that.
I've never learned like how to 3D print. I know how to design, but again, dentistry, not Star Wars. But yeah, I never got onto that. But I deal with STLs and all this stuff all day long, just not this kind. So anywho, maybe in the future. But Kevin, that's fantastic. That's amazing stuff right there. So if you guys are looking for any custom stuff, and hit Kevin up. The battle droids are, oh my god, amazing. You see them pop up on Facebook every now and then. People are posting them, and I love them. Excellent work. Let's see. So it's about almost 2 hours in. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I know this was kind of an unorthodox show tonight. John is still moving. Justin, I don't know what he's doing, probably selling baseball cards. And Shane is here, but silenced and hiding behind his avatar. And I kind of wanted to pay tribute to Star Wars, especially since I've been buying so much of it lately, and May the 4th. And, I know that there are a lot of Star Wars fans out there. And even if you're not an active Star Wars, I didn't know Crippler was collecting Star Wars, so that's kind of cool. If you're not, primary Star Wars, a lot of us maybe started collecting Star Wars and then branched out and came back or never left. So anything else you guys want to talk about tonight, or anything cool that we missed?
You want to bring up the Shredder? I mean, that came out on PM.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and hold on. Yeah, where's that Shredder?
The premium one sold out on PC's website.
Yeah, let's do that.
The platinum one? Is it a platinum one?
Yeah,
the
platinum.
platinum.
Yeah, was it ES of what, 75? Is it? Or
Yeah, I guess all their platinum ones are going to be 75.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to drop kick him for that one. It's not working for us or anybody. Whatever.
There you go. Yeah, there we go. So
it's beautiful. Yeah, it's incredible.
Does it help that the regular is like to be determined? Or...
No, none of this works for us. It's a system. We're fixing it. It's just when I say we's because, let's go back to like the grand opening thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to talk about that.
Anthony, the CEO, will be here. PCS has their own section here. Mm-hmm. They have 25 statues. He's bringing about 8 more with him in a couple of days. And we're trying, I like PCS, and I think he's an awesome guy, and he really listens to all the collectors. I mean, he'll listen to you. I think he listens too much. I would tell some of these guys to F off, to be honest with you. I mean, the biggest complaints, I'm like, dude, what do you want me to do? Why doesn't this look good in the moonlight?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? It's like, what else do you want me to do with these things, right? So, but all of a sudden he does this platinum edition, and there's a lot of politics to it, and it's like, well, why do you need us for? Now, why do you need me for? Because I can't sell these. And there's a regular. Who's gonna buy the regular version? Josh, are you? Why would you buy a regular version?
Well, but hold on a second. You sell the regular, but you also sell the exclusive, right?
I sell the exclusive, but there's there's strings attached to it. There's certain things they tie my hands. I can't do certain things with it. That's why it's not on the website. That's why I don't even right now. However, now to defend him, I've seen the new Marvel fine art ones, and holy shit, holy crap, you're gonna love them if you're a Marvel guy. If you're like a comic book dude, the new one coming up, the Carnage one, is insanely. I will get it. It's beautiful. Okay, and supposedly he's gonna have only 2 versions. Supposedly, the 2 versions is like the regular, and then like a crazy bronze or maybe something like that he only have a certain amount that will cost you, 4 souls of, 4 souls of children, and it's going to cost you a lot, right? So
something ridiculous,
so then these regular Carnages I can sell, and I'm okay with it. But a platinum edition and a deluxe that I can't do much to, and now I'm limited to a regular. I like, who the hell wants the regular? I'm like, I don't want a regular. I mean, you have other versions out there, right? So it's tough.
But now people don't have a choice, because I mean it's okay. So the only thing, so I'll kind of play devil's advocate just a tiny bit, but I mean the first 75 are gone. The difference was the katana, and I think we get like 1 extra head sculpt or something like that. So people couldn't buy this now if they wanted to. So they have to go somewhere, but your hands are tied. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So they have to go somewhere, but there's certain things I can't do. Even Sideshow. So we're both tied right now. But
it's interesting.
Yeah. So right now there's certain things that he will fix, and we will talk about it. And good thing is he will be here for the event, and we'll talk about it. And he's showed me the statues he's going to bring. I'm not going to announce anything. There are new ones that he will bring, but sometimes things happen that he won't bring them. So that's why I won't announce it, right? So they're on the way, and whoever's going to be for the event will see them. I know that's very cryptic, but
that's okay. The event's this weekend, so do you want to talk about that for anyone that doesn't know?
Well, yeah, we do have so one of the things we do have that I think we're the only one, to be honest with you. I haven't seen anybody else. We have a gallery, right? So we don't just sell statues and other, high-end collectibles. We do have a 7,500 square foot gallery full of statues and stuff that you can see in person. They're not behind glass. Some are behind Maju case, but we're partners with them, so you can see what they look like in the Maju cases. And we have all 3 models, so we're partners with them. So this is just like it's like a Bugatti Ferrari dealership. Okay, you're gonna walk in and you're gonna see all the models. You want PCS, they have their own section. You want Sideshow, they have their own section. And then we're just kind of like, you talk to me, we'll sit down, we'll have a beer, and then you'll explain. So you guys are vets, you kind of understand. People. I know everybody in the community. I know so many people in these chats, right? So they understand. But people who just walk in and say, "Hey, I want to get into statues. Let's talk about it." So they're here, so you can see them. Pure Arts has their own section. Diamond Select has their own section. See how that works? So it's like, okay, well, let's walk through this. Oh, I really like this. I even got Hot Toys that have their own section. So that's how the event. So what happened now is we're gonna do our first event. So we're open. Not, we're kind of open, but this is the big grand opening of this new event. So of this new location. So gosh, I think there's 23 YouTubers coming, and Iron Studio will be here, PCS will be here, Pure Arts will be here, Diamond Select send stuff. Sideshow just sent me some incredible pieces. I will only announce when they get here. They last minute, they were like, you know what, we're sending you all this. Wow. And then they have something that's like, I can't believe they're even giving this to me just to display. I have to give it back. So that's how cool it is. Okay. So there's a lot of cryptic stuff, right? So Sideshow will have their presence here, and Diamond Select send some exclusive stuff too. So so we'll have a lot of giveaways and stuff, and you'll have broadcasting. And this is going to be like, it's a 2-day event. I know a lot of members coming. There's a lot of people in your chat that are coming too. So this is our first little, let's figure it out. We have a hangout spot. We have whatever. Anyways. So this is going to be our first, but then we'll do another event. So this is going to be our first test run. Then we'll have another So we're trying to do 2 per year when it comes to like the companies, right? So Anthony wants to get 3 or 4 sample pieces in here that you've never seen before. Same thing with, so you just come and you kind of broadcast it and you get to see it, especially for YouTubers and stuff or anybody who's in the area. And we'll in the future, we've already set it up, but we'll have sculptors in here. We'll have, people that make these statues. You can meet them and what's up, and we hang out, and so it's kind of a combo to it. So we want to do one for the spring, we want to do one for the fall, and then in between, we kind of want to. Anybody can come in here. We'll do like Mike, if you come in, we'll do a whole weekend just for you and whoever else, or that'd be kind of cool.
That would be neat. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're trying to do here. So for people who don't know, where's your store located? Oh, it's in Michigan. So if anybody close to Chicago can make it. It's a drive away. It's about an hour and change. Anybody in South Bend or Indiana, Wisconsin, I'm in the Midwest. So we're kind of around the lake. It's a beautiful town. Very touristy. It's a lot. There's a beach here. It's right on Lake Michigan. So you come in and out. So it's this event will be like a giant mixer. Really, we're all going to meet up. And people who kind of we virtually know each other. But it'd be cool. Like Kevin pops up or Josh pops up. Yeah. Here's a beer. Let's hang out. Let's talk, and we'll go to a brewery and I have like I said, I have a whole upstairs. I got like 4 arcade machines up there. I mean, we just kind of hang out. That's cool. That's how it is. Yeah. It's a hangout and just our hobby. At the same time, when you look around, there's like, holy shit, there's a million statues in here, right? That is cool. That's the key. Yeah, and if you want something, then we have direct. What we've passionately did, we've established direct links with a lot of these companies. So that's sometimes like when like Josh will call, say, Josh, hey, can you get this for me? Let me see. Or like you, Mike, I'll see. Like the Mando, from Iron Studio, or more Vaders from, hey, can I get another Vader on Throne? I'll call Iron Studio directly. We'll see. And so it's very legit. It's like a car dealership. Like I wanted a Mustang. What color? Red. Okay, I'll call. It's just like that.
And I've done that plenty of times.
Yeah,
Marcos, can you get this? Oh, Division. Hey, you sold out on the website. Can you still get it? Oh yeah, hang on. Give me a day or two. Okay, I got it. You sure you want it? Yes. Boom.
Done. And that's how it works. So that's how it's going to be. So, and I know what kind of allocations. Somebody who has, maybe I'll call. I'll get phone calls all the time. Hey, I got 4. Smog. Weta Workshop stuff. Okay, cool. I got 4 of them, and I'll shoot it out there. Who wants this dragon? Right? I got them. Well, they're sold out all over the world. I got 4. Do you want them or not? Okay, we'll do that all the time. So that's how it works.
Awesome.
So
someone was asking, like, what time does like the live event occur, or if like the first stream or whatever?
I don't know. It depends, because what happens is. It's just an open time. There's nothing really established in time. So Thursday, I know. You think about it. So Casual's doing it. So that's Steve, right? So what happens on Thursday is I think certain people will be in town, and I'm just going to open the doors early for them. Yep. They can stream all they want. So it's going to be multiple channels. 8 stats to you got Howard coming. You got. Astro, you got Gem Mint, you got Sick, you got Junior, you got all these guys here, and they're going to broadcast whenever they want. So I'm going to be running around saying, hey, they're going to be, hey, Marcos, can I come in? So I have a whole YouTube broadcast booth up there on the second floor.
That's so cool.
So they can kind of do their thing. They can do broadcasting with this. So Thursday, it could start right from the beginning. Friday, it'll be 8. I start at 10 o'clock to 8 o'clock at night. That's when we're open. Same thing with Saturday, but then we'll have like after parties and this and that, and it's just a big event. So it could be at any point, anytime. So if you got these guys subbed in, if you're subbed in the channel, you're going to see stuff coming in and out. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to the fall event, whether it's this year or next year or whatever, or maybe just coming and visiting once I physically can would be great. But let's see. anything else? So just stay tuned to all your favorite channels that you subscribe to, especially Sick Mansion, Junior, Gem Min. There's gonna be a bunch of people there, so I'm sure that they'll be streaming.
Yeah, Adam will be there. Collector's table. I mean, I just.
Oh yeah, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah,
okay, I didn't know
Adam will be here in his crew. Yep.
Nice. A lot of good people. That's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be watching, and yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Best of luck. I think it's gonna be great. Certainly, it's gonna be a lot of fun. There he is. Yep, that's awesome.
Yeah. There he is. Sorry, I turned off my chat on my phone. It's the only time I can see the chat. So if anybody's saying what's up, what's up? Sorry.
That's okay. No, you're good.
Yeah, but I'll get. I really want to get you guys there. There's so many other people that support us. God, I can make a list. MCE to Mojo to. I mean, there's so many people I can name. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. I love you. Sam is supporting us too at times. Gosh, so many people, man. It's just the support, cool. And it's a very unique spot. There's no places like this. There isn't any spot. And that's what we try to create. We try to create, a place that we can
an experience.
Yeah, that's what it is. So
it's kind of
we'll
like it's almost like like a brewery, like a bar for like nerds, but like with instead of like billiards and stuff, there's statues and YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
I mean, so get your beer, get your YouTube, and check out statues. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. Big congrats on the event. Hope everyone has a blast. Doesn't break any statue.
Yeah, casual. It's funny. Yeah, I expect something. I expect something to happen.
Oh God!
I got a taser ready.
You gotta put some tape around statues and
no man, no, everything's out, man. Everything's out. There's no glass on anything.
Oh, damn.
I got pedestals. Pure Art send me tons of pedestals. Tomorrow, 9 Iron Studio pedestals are coming.
Damn,
so we're gonna put pedestals up. Yeah, it's an incredible. Iron Studio has a beautiful spot here too. They really last minute can't stand it, but they brought it though. No, things are out here, man. There's no. Just be wise. Don't touch shit.
But I hope it's gonna be great. I look forward to all the streams. Everyone that's going, congrats. It's gonna be a lot of fun, especially getting a group of good guys together. Let's see. Anything? It's about 11 p.m. Eastern time. Anything else you guys want to bring up? Anything that we forgot? Going once, going twice.
I think we pretty much nailed it.
Yeah, I think we hit a ton of Star Wars stuff, which was the whole point of tonight. The Shredder, the Marcos event, a lot of good stuff, some custom stuff, a lot of eye candy stuff, and yeah. So all that being said, I know that I've been getting some messages. If you're interested in something that you saw, like one of those pictures, most of them are customs group that I know really well. You can hit me up. Also, anything, obviously, Iron Studio, Sideshow, U.S. license, hit Marcos up. And even if it's sold out on his website, just shoot him a message, because I can't tell you how many times I'll be like, oh, Marcos, I just got this, or I'll post it, and he'll be like, oh, I could have got that for you. And be like, damn, I could have saved money. So now I'm just going to be super annoying. And I told him I'm just going to message Marcos, can you get this? If it's sold out, or honestly, we're at the point now, if you see something, just pre-order it, because again,
basically,
allocations are smaller, runs are smaller, and you don't want to miss out on it. I mean, the Shredder, sold out in like 45 minutes or whatever it was. And that's licensed. We're not talking about custom, sellouts. So,
right.
And honestly, I think it's more fun. I thought it was hilarious to wake up to the Pro Droid wait list and be like, damn, I actually wanted that, and then go and buy the last one for Marcos. So.
And the way it works too, also, for just throwing knowledge out there, it is dumb for a company to buy, and they won't let it. Some companies won't let you, but I'm not going to buy 20 Vader's on Throne. It makes no sense. Okay, and that's because where you're going to store them, number one, and number two, I have to check each one of them to see if anything's wrong with them. I have to open up every single one of them. So you can imagine, if I don't, and I leave them somewhere collecting dust, and then you buy one a year from now and it's broken, then what? They're not going to give me a replacement. So there's a certain limit. We do certain limits, and then that's even Iron Studio. They'll have just a couple, and you miss out. You miss out sometimes, you know. And at the prices, there's a difference. There's a big difference to selling out, right? So
yeah, and you know, the minute they do sell out, ching, yep, there you go.
Basically.
So, Will, I wanted to just say a very special thank you to all the crew tonight. Thank you, Josh, for hanging out. And,
Absolutely, man, thank you.
you know, I know that, you know, sometimes you're busy. I tried to get you last week, but I hit you up again this week. And I'm really excited that you're able to join.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm always available. Just last week was a one-off. So just if you ever need somebody, hit me up.
Cool. I really appreciate it, man. And then, of course, Kevin. Haven't had Kevin in a while, but I told Kevin it was Star Wars, and he said, sign me up.
Yeah.
So
Just a little bit about it, so I'm passionate.
Yep. So again, hit Kevin up for if you're interested in custom models, you know, battle droids, you know, crazy stuff.
That's cool.
His printers are always running. And then Marcos, thank you for hanging out. I know we talk pretty much at least every other day. And I buy something probably at least every 2 days. So, you know, if you don't know Collectorzown, I'm sure you do by now. Collectorzown is awesome. And, you know, his stuff does sell out. Like you said, he allocates appropriately. And when it's gone, it's gone. But again, hit him up. Also just a good guy just to talk to in general. So best of luck with your thing this weekend. I'll definitely be tuning into some of the shows. And, well, all that being said, I hope you guys have a great week of collecting. Thank you for indulging us with our Star Wars fandom for just a little bit this week. And you guys have a great week of collecting. We'll see you next Sunday for hopefully something different. And I'll see you guys later. And